Now to a disturbing case of animal cruelty in Putnam County, where police found a bag with 3 mutilated birds, their heads chopped off.
Authorities say this is not an isolated incident. Here's Eyewitness News reporter Marcus Solis.
At first glance, it doesn't look like much, but the contents of that plastic bag shocked those living on Holland Drive. 2 dead chickens and a dove, drained of blood, their heads cut off.
The night before, we had seen a bag of garbage and we took that and took that away, but I have no idea what that's about.
Investigators believe the animals were killed as part of a Santeria ritual. The Afro-Cuban religion often incorporates animal sacrifice. The Putnam SPCA says believers are protected by freedom of religion so long as the manner of killing doesn't violate state law.
We're not looking at the religion. You can do whatever you want with your religion. However, New York says an animal cannot suffer unjustifiable physical pain or cruelty.
This isn't the first time such a discovery was made. In April, 8 bags were found here in Lake Carmel containing chickens, doves, even a goat's head, which brings up another key concern: the disposal of such animals.
Kids swim there and you don't know what's happened to the animals. If the fish eat them and then the people eat the fish, you don't know. And the same thing when you start leaving dead carcasses on the road, that brings in vermin and disease and other things like that.
Investigators believe last week's bag may have been dumped on the road because of the high number of people using the dock in the lake. As their investigation continues, the New York State Humane Association is offering a $1,000 reward for information. In Kent, Marcus Solis, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
And more dead and injured wild parrots have been discovered in the San Gabriel Valley as the search continues for who's responsible for this trend. Now, authorities are also trying to figure out why these birds are being targeted.
KTLA5's Jennifer McGraw joins us live in Pasadena with this story. Hi, Jen.
Hi, Court. Hi, Rick. Yeah, the latest incident happened in El Monte. Police actually discovered the birds inside of a kennel. But this is happening all over multiple cities across the San Gabriel Valley, and the Pasadena Humane wants the public's help.
We keep hearing these horrible stories of these birds getting mutilated. And to know that it's a human that's doing it is it's devastating.
Beloved wildlife rescuer Cleo Watts is heartbroken and horrified that once again local parrots were found suffering, this time in a makeshift bird cage left on railroad tracks in deplorable conditions.
3 of them had to be euthanized immediately, multiple fractures, laceration on the left part of the body. One of them, the beak was completely ripped off, split in half.
Earlier this month, injured parrots were found shot in Pasadena and Monrovia. This time last year in Temple City, someone was trying to capture parrots in the city's trees, putting up nets, and as a result, some were falling, getting injured, and ran over.
So it's one thing if it's an accident, it's still heartbreaking, but it's just so frustrating when it's on purpose.
The birds are not native, but have settled comfortably into the San Gabriel Valley. Some say they're messy and annoying.
We're not exactly sure what the intention is, or if they're just flat out annoyed by noisy parrots.
Rescuers do all they can to triage and save them. Some don't make it, others are able to rehab at SoCal Parrot Rescue in San Diego. That takes in a couple hundred birds each year.
Ones that we have been finding recently injured are pretty much all endangered species.
Now hoping to make the community aware to stop these parrot poachers.
The community gets wind of it and they become outraged, and because the vast majority of people love the parrots and really value them here.
For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Ephesians 6:12. Have you ever felt a spiritual weight so heavy in certain places that even praying seemed difficult? Have you noticed that there are environments where your faith falls silent and God's presence seems distant? This is no coincidence. There are territories dominated by evil spiritual forces.
Bit of athletics.